Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Smark Tank. This is Shannon Epstein, alongside the wondrous one, Bob Black.
What's up, guys?
We are back. We took a little bit of a break because the product was just trash and, like, what needed to be said? I mean, like, it has been abysmal. You've heard it everywhere. You've heard Wrestle Talk talking about how fucking much they hated it in their 4-minute interviews. That is not the direct reason we took off. I mean, we had real life shit that, you know, needed attending, and I went to PAX Unplugged and found these really cool guys who are actually in Queens. I'm giving them free press. The Super Show, the game, was pretty cool. They got some indie talent, and I have to say, me and my girlfriend have immensely enjoyed the game. So it's a card game about, like, wrestling.
Looks interesting.
Yeah, no, I showed it to you this morning before we went on air, and it's fucking cool, man. I gotta say, like, the fact that they have, like, all these NXT guys, like, real IP, it's kind of fucking dope. It's no joke.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun game. It takes 5 minutes to teach, and I don't know. I guess they sell cards, like they sell singles, like Magic. Like, instead of having a company sell the singles, they sell the singles directly. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, but, like, there's, like, a couple of things that, like, I'm not really sure of. Like, you're only allowed to have 30 cards in your deck or whatever. Like 30 moves, like 30 wrestling moves in your deck.
Sure.
And, like, I'm not sure if, like, you can only swap out, like, a number 30 with another number 30. Yeah, because, like, they're numbered. Like, they're actually numbered on the bottom right corner.
Well, I think if you gotta, eventually get this.
I have to get the guys on the fucking show and get some fucking promos.
You gotta
shit.
No, you gotta get the Cena deck, because then all you need is 5 moves.
There is a guy who looks like John Cena. He's like an IT guy.
He just needs the Cena deck, and then all you need is five cards.
5 cards of doom.
The 5 card, you need the five knuckle shuffle, and then the electric chair drop,
boogie,
and then the what's it?
I don't know his 5 moves of doom. I don't really get the shoulder tackle. The shoulder tackle, one of them.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Fireman's carry, and then into what? I don't fucking know.
This has been such a long time since I've actually seen the 5 moves.
You know what? And I'm happy about that. Yeah. I have no problem with the fact that I don't see John Cena on TV fucking week in and week out.
No, I mean, even when he's been on TV, he hasn't done, like, the 5.
And, like, he needs to go to Raw at this point, because Raw is in fucking need of talent, like, horribly.
Honestly, it's like, it's been so long. Even when he was, like, back and he's, like, facing Roman and stuff like that, he hasn't done, like, the 5 moves of doom sequence in so long. It's been, like, years.
Well, he did 6 moves of doom in Shanghai.
Shanghai, yeah, but, like, where he got through the complete 5 moves of doom that led to, like, the FU. Like, it's been forever since he's done it. Like, there was a solid time period, like 2008 to 2000. I want to say 2012, but it was reliable. You knew it was coming. Right. Like, it was like the Hogan leg drop sequence. You were like, okay, he's going to hulk up. He's hulking up. All right. He hulked up. Yeah. Punch. Big boot.
He's feeling it. Yeah. Big match John's feeling it.
Like, okay.
Thank you, Michael Cole.
Point, punch, body slam.
Thank you, Vince McMahon.
Get up, punch.
To Michael Cole.
Big boot. Here we go. Leg drop. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Like it happened every time, but now I haven't seen it. I don't even remember what it looks like. It's like it feels like that. Now that I don't remember what it looks like, I wonder if it'd even work in, like, today's day and age. Like, if you did to Drew McIntyre, would they make Drew McIntyre lay down for the 3 count?
For what? For the 5 moves of doom?
5 moves of doom. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Because they like false finishes now. They really love him, unless you're Braun Strowman. Unless you're Braun Strowman.
Because Braun Strowman
or Brock Lesnar.
He'll get gassed out if he wrestles more than like 15-minute matches.
Or Brock
I've never
Lesnar.
seen. Have you seen him ever go a 20-minute match? Maybe with, like, Finn Balor, where Finn can carry.
Yes,
you.
I've seen him do it with Finn. I've seen him do it with Sammy. Sammy carried him.
That's true. Yeah.
I've seen him do it with Finn, Sammy. I've seen him.
That's about it. Like, Kalisto.
Was he do it with Reigns?
Didn't Kalisto win in the dumpster match?
Yeah, he did it with Roman. the first couple of matches.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and Roman. I mean, Roman didn't really carry him. They kind of fit together really well as opponents because he's like Roman's big enough to be believable.
I have to tell you, reminiscing about like mediocre wrestling is making me sad right now because like I'm just like, wow, that was when the product was mediocre, and okay. Now I feel like I want to. Like I remember when 2005 was like the worst shit you've ever fucking seen. Yeah. In the wrestling product, you're like, oh god, Triple H and the Evolution every fucking week. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah. Like reminiscing about that is better than reminiscing about fucking Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. Yeah. It's like, and like here's the thing, like everybody's like, oh, boo Roman, but like that would fucking save the product right now if Roman came back.
I mean, those are good matches for all.
I'm just saying that was mediocre. Yeah, no, like it's not like we're watching a Mack classic. Like like who is it? Matt Sydal versus Cody or whatever for the NWA championship at fucking All In. Like that's a fucking classic. Yeah, sure. And fucking. Watching Jericho versus Kenny Omega or fucking.
Oh, you mean Nick Aldis versus?
There we go. Yeah. Who's Matt Sydal?
Matt Sydal is Evan Bourne.
There you go. I'm like, why am I thinking?
I mean, because he's also amazing. So, yeah, he's
another talent acquisition that WWE couldn't figure out what to do with.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, holy shit, do they have talent in the WWE? Let me fucking tell you. Yeah. They have such fucking talent that, like, it takes Becky Lynch accidents to fucking get over somehow. Like, you know? Yep. Like, they're like, yeah, turn heel. And then fucking Charlotte turns heel. Like, we were watching Survivor Series and Charlotte turns heel, right? Sure. On the face. And everybody cheers her. Yeah. Like, how bad is this fucking product right now? Because that they're like, oh my God, I'm awake. What's up? What? A kendo stick, a vicious beating. Thank you, Charlotte. And they're like, okay, we're okay.
People just like it's like when you get into monotony, you just like someone to throw a little wrench in there.
Well, that's like the whole reason that ribbing exists in like
it makes it
in wrestling. Like ribbing as just like a technicality is there to break up the monotony. It's like, oh, Owen Hart is the greatest ribber on the planet because he was able to fucking put farm animals in Vince McMahon's office and get away with it. Yes. And not get fired and not get like a corporate thing. He's like, I'll show you exactly where to deliver that, guys. You're setting up the pig pen for Henry Godwin, right? Okay, yeah. So right this way. There's this man's office. That's where it's gonna be tonight. They're filming a segment, so just throw those guys right on in there. Throw those right on in there. Vince McMahon, he'll love it. And he comes in and he laughs. Yeah. No. You know, Vince McMahon just laughs. He's like, Owen is the greatest thing ever. And then walks away. But if it was anybody fucking else who did that shit.
I mean, Owen's hard to hate. Owen was a special individual. So he was.
No, I'm just saying, like, imagine if fucking Titus did this. Oh, that's it. He wouldn't have a job.
He would have got fired right away.
You want to get released from your contract, get the Godwins booked on Raw.
You would have got fired right away.
But the worst thing is they'll punish you before they fire you.
It's true.
Like right now, I don't know what. So here's something that happened on Raw that piqued my interest. They had Rhino and Heath Slater fight for their jobs, right? Right. And then Heath Slater won, and then Baron Corbin goes, okay, enjoy your job. Congratulations. Here's a ref's outfit.
I mean, as funny as
what?
As funny as that was, and that was a funny.
It's not. It wasn't funny to me. It was actually really fucking sad.
It was funny because it was like, oh, you know, they're gonna make him a ref, whatever. And I was like, all right, that's kind of cute. It was like, I don't know what they're doing with Baron Corbin.
Giving him. Oh, I don't know about what they're doing with Baron Corbin, but I'm saying, like, this is great for Heath Slater because they're giving him a storyline.
Sure,
they haven't given him shit in months. You know, they're like, oh, man.
That's kind of the point, though, because they're like, we just have so much talent that even, like, Heath Slater or the B team or, like, these people who weren't supposed to get over, who got over, they're like, those guys, like, they're like, oh, okay, it's good for them they got over, but we don't really care. So they're like, we can push them to the side. Revival's getting pushed to the side right now.
Oh my god, it's so terrible.
Yeah, so it's like to me, it's just like I want all those guys to just if they could, I would just tell them to leave and go to the Indies and be great where I know they can be, but they I understand some people don't want to do that because they like their money. But I don't get what they're doing with Baron Corbin as a character. Like I understand in like the abstract, it's like, oh, they're doing like the authority again for like
a limited authority.
Yeah, like,
where like he's competing to be the general manager.
Like the billionth time.
Meanwhile, he was supposed to be the general manager after Survivor Series, and they just conveniently forgot that.
Yeah.
And then they forgot that SmackDown won a match, so it wasn't a clean sweep. This is all bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how the fuck dare you patronize the fans this fucking hard?
Yeah. They're just trying to do like the John Laurinaitis thing again, but like they don't have. Who's their CM Punk now?
There's the closest thing to their CM Punk
is Finn Balor at this point, because he keeps getting fucking beat up by Drew McIntyre and the fucking Corbin crew, or whatever the fuck they call it.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Pin Balor is what
Balor, yeah.
He's been dubbed by our friends at Wrestle Talk.
Yeah, because he always gets pinned, and it's like fucking Strowman's injured. You have
who's the top babyface on Raw right now?
At this point, it's fucking Balor.
Yeah, but is it? He's getting pinned. He's losing constantly.
Yeah, I mean, but that's because fucking McMahon doesn't like people. He likes big guys. So he's
just waiting for Strowman, who's injured, to come back. This is what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah,
you get burned.
Pretty much.
So you put all your eggs in two baskets, right? Okay, wow, we got two top guys. Fine, but you didn't even bother to try to protect Balor.
Nope. And he was
the fucking first ever Universal Champion. Like, you were gonna build your brand around him.
And he was hot, and he stayed hot. People still love him, and you guys keep fucking. No matter how diligently you try to bury him, people still love him.
So fine, you got Rollins right now, but he's the IC champion, which might as well be the fucking Raw champion
at this point. Yeah,
because like
I haven't even heard of the Universal title in like weeks. They haven't even like talked about it.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb. The whole Raw product is fucking jack shit. And then the glimmer of hope was that Bayley and Sasha Banks brought up, we want to be the first ever women's tag team champions.
That was dope.
Wonderful. That time kind of has come and gone.
Yeah,
like you had Women's Evolution, you should have fucking debuted it right then and there.
Yeah.
What's the point of this right now?
They're just, I don't know what they're doing.
Like women, but here's the cool thing about Women's Evolution. It felt like ECW. Yeah, I'll tell you that. Like it felt like it was like watching an NXT show. Yeah, So like it had that raw edge, and I think it was a success to the point where, they could actually split up the women's brand into like a 205 Live deal.
They should probably.
I don't think they should completely take them off. I think they should keep them on Raw, but then like have the real show be the Women's Evolution.
Right.
And then have guys maybe who like aren't really doing much on Raw and SmackDown hang out with them on their show.
I feel like
and kind of be like the women were in the male brands or whatever.
I feel like at this point they've had, like there's an audience out there for like really good women wrestlers, and a really good women's wrestling show, and WWE can cater to it, and they can have a full roster of like amazing women with like
instead of splitting Becky Lynch and Charlotte on one show, you could have Becky Lynch and Charlotte and Ronda Rousey and all of them on one fucking great show, and then you have a stacked show.
Yep.
That like people will obviously fucking watch.
It could be like Glow.
I mean, you can fucking dedicate the first hour and change of Raw to just being a women's show, since you're progressive and all that bullshit.
I mean, they're not gonna do that, but they can give.
But Raw sucks.
Yeah,
Raw sucks as a 3-hour format. Let's fucking be real. Why not have the first hour be like, because they have NXT, they pack all that shit in 1 hour. You have Triple H book the first hour of the women's show or whatever, or whoever.
Sure.
And then the rest of it is a 2-hour format, just like SmackDown. It makes it easier.
I don't understand why they don't have a women's show on like Thursday or Friday. right? And then they can still have the women on.
They have a fucking network.
Yeah,
they can dedicate content.
And it's like
content.
And it's like you can still have the women on Raw and SmackDown, but like have everything, like all major titles decided on the women's show,
right?
Like have the feud kind of continuous to the women's show, in the sense that, and like
I feel like more people would watch like a 205 Live about women than about cruiserweights.
Yeah.
Because cruiserweights have this glass ceiling that they can't fight anybody else, so it makes them unimportant.
Yeah,
but yet they fucking fight for people's interests every week and win, and always gain the interest.
Yeah, and it's like you finally you'd be able to have like women, give the women time to have matches, give the women time to build stories, instead of having them like jam packed into like 2-minute segments where you're like, okay. All the women in the ring standing in a row.
Yep.
Alexa Bliss, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna have a heat session with Bailey and Nia, not Nia, fucking
Alexa Bliss.
And
you're gonna have a heat session with Bailey
and Sasha.
Bailey and Sasha.
And you're gonna get
who are in full tag team attire with no tag team belts.
Yeah, just like what?
So you just look like idiots.
It's just like, what are you talking about? It's like you could have a full tag team division in there. You could start like you could put all the women that you've signed from the Mae Young Classic into that women's show and build a women's tag division, and it would be amazing. And then you could have you could even have multiple women championships.
Yeah, absolutely. You could still have a Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship.
Yeah.
But then you could have like a dual branded show.
Or you could just have one women's championship and have all the women be on both shows.
I like that better.
Yeah.
In fact, here's what I like. I like having a Raw and SmackDown separation. Yeah. But then they come together for that one show once a week.
Yes.
And then the one woman's like, look, I don't really have time. You two Raw and SmackDown competitors can fight amongst yourselves to see who could have the privilege for my women's title.
Yeah, and then if you want to have like a big sort of event with the women every pay-per-view, you can be like a competition to who gets to face the women's championship at the pay-per-view between Raw and SmackDown people.
Sure.
Yeah. And it's like since you're giving them such little time on Raw and SmackDown, it allows you to like use those small moments to build tension up to like the bigger like Friday or Thursday show, which then serves as like kind of like a jumping off point to like the pay-per-view. And then everything resets, So instead of it being like, oh, women get 30 minutes maybe total throughout the entire show and the entire product. And like less time on SmackDown because let's face it, SmackDown's a 2-hour show.
Yeah.
And like that time is spent to like.
Here's the thing though, SmackDown's making the most of their minutes. Raw is not. Raw has got so much fluff crap sessions. Yeah. And it's not like Raw has no talent.
No.
It's not like Raw has nobody on there that could fucking just carry the show. But Vince McMahon has just got his head so far up his ass, he doesn't start putting stock in talent that like it just makes sense. It's like right now, the big thing that's happening on Raw is Braun Strowman's going to get a world title shot at TLC instead of Baron Corbin getting the full-time general manager position. That
sounds so silly.
Right?
Whatever.
So that means January is when things are, it's going to happen because there's going to be a Royal Rumble.
Right.
Right? And, and then fucking there's going to be a title defense. And that means that Brock Lesnar's going to retain because he's retained every time he's faced Braun Strowman. So, boring Raw. Okay, fine. I'm going to stop watching Raw because that's what I did. I fucking un-DVR'd Raw and SmackDown. I'm going to probably re-DVR SmackDown again.
That's fine.
Because SmackDown
is doing well. Somehow they found their groove.
They figured it out now.
Yeah.
It's been like 2 weeks of bad SmackDown. And then, like, last week, Daniel Bryan won the world title, turned heel, or, like, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And
it's been good ever since.
He's been carrying the brand. I mean, that between him and the women, they figured it out.
But before we leave the confines of garbage Raw, I want to just talk about what the fuck did they do with Dean Ambrose?
They made
like, are you kidding me
He's
with
Bane.
this shit?
He's Bane. He's Bane. It's okay. All right.
Yeah, but like Dean Ambrose doesn't have to talk. He doesn't have to be corny.
Tell me something, Seth Rollins. Do you feel fear? That's what he is. You know?
When he turned heel, I thought to myself, "Oh shit."
Liberate yourself from Raw Universe. Break your chains.
I thought to myself, "Oh shit, they're coming through with it. This is gonna be good because fucking Dean Ambrose is crazy."
Join Dean Ambrose in Revolution against Raw.
I thought he was gonna come out and cut a promo and go something like, "It doesn't really matter whether I'm your friend or I'm your enemy, Seth Rollins, because you think it was all good. Roman thinks it was all good, but we all have unfinished business to do because you had no respect for me for all these years. You treated me like I was the worst member of the Shield. And now I'm here to show you that I'm not. And it's time for you to put your money where your mouth is and defend this title against me, the Lunatic Fringe." Or however he would do it in his own way. And that would have been okay. That would have been fine. Wouldn't have been great, but it would have been fine.
I've come to liberate the title from you, Seth Rollins.
But now he's wearing a fucking gas mask
and
saying that the town is fucking full of germs. Like, are you kidding me?
What is that smell?
It's obviously whatever town I'm in.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I was expecting they had a really, really great story written right there.
It was built in.
They had a story written where he's just like, he can't deal. Or they kind of brought Renee Young in. She's like, "Why did you do it?" And she's like, you don't get it, right? You don't understand. You get away from
then
it."
they could bring the wife in and then be like, I'm leaving you, Dean.
Yeah, I know.
I'm leaving you, quote unquote, Dean.
Yeah, they could have been like, how to be like, Dean is trying to work through the fact that his friend just got cancer, and that would have been an amazingly emotional, well told story. But it's WWE, they can't do that. They don't know. So instead, they do it like the most crass possible way, and they say,
"I hate this town,"
and then he comes
because they lost that with Elias. Now
Yeah.
they had to turn him babyface,
and now they come out, and now Dean is Bane, and that's it. Except he doesn't have the bomb. He's dead.
It's just terrible. But he's got druids.
Yeah,
he got druids somehow. He got gas
masks. It's like whatever, man. Like they're just doing wrong all this. Like Drew McIntyre is super interesting as a wrestler. And
Drew is great. I mean, like actually, particularly that segment that he had with Dolph was
fantastic,
pretty fucking good.
He was like, I was just
he's like,
you.
we had a deal. You're supposed to be the muscle, and I'm the brains. He's like, bitch, I'm the total package.
Yeah, he's like,
I never needed you, and like everybody knew that already. But like the fact that he said it was kind of. Yeah, that was kind of perfect to just lay it out there.
He's like, I've always been using you. I was like, oh, that's so genius. And then
I'm the only thing that made you relevant again. I was like, yo, all right, fair. I mean, that's true.
That's true. And he's great. He's great, and he's doing well. But like, they're just.
So those are the things that happened. Then we had Finn Balor face Jinder Mahal, which nobody gives a shit about.
They're turning Finn Balor into Maven.
And what else? What else happened? AOP. I don't care.
AOP beat up. Who did he beat up?
I don't care.
They beat up Bobby Roode, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and like Chad Gable was it was a 3-on-1 handicap that nobody seemed to know about.
What?
It's stupid.
Oh yeah, Natty got hurt, but she was already hurt, so she has legitimate.
Here's the deal: I'm not watching Raw again until you make it better. Yeah. I will start watching SmackDown, but I'm no longer watching Raw. I'll read the spoilers, maybe like if I hear Roman Reigns has come back, I'll watch. But like, what did you do to your A product? You fucked it up.
It was pretty bad.
You're gonna have to put AJ Styles on Raw or something just to make it fucking relevant.
I don't even think. I think they'd ruin that too. It's just like it's just Vince right now. Vince is repeating himself. Like, you know.
Well, the fact that you gave Brock Lesnar the strap and there's nothing for these guys to fight for, it's stupid.
Yeah, he could have easily put Drew McIntyre in that match and had Drew win the
title. They should have the Raw Championship
and
then have Brock have the Universal title.
Or they could have they could have just gone for it and had Corbin use his fucking dirty magic and be like, oh, by the way, I'm in the Universal title match. And by the way, it's a no DQ match. And then
and by the way, it's a lumberjack match with all of my friends.
All my friends.
Oh, by the way, we're gonna put a Hell in the Cell around.
Yeah, no, like he's just like, oh, and by the way, like, and he could have done that after like Braun Strowman like hit Brock Lesnar with a freaking power slam, and they were like both out, and he'd be like, oh, by the way, we're changing this to a triple threat match, and then he comes in, and then just have Corbin have the title. He'd been annoying, but at least your babyface would have had something to do.
Sure.
You know, it just sort of been like...
I have to tell you, I think that they should do... I don't know why they haven't done interim champions.
Whatever.
Like UFC does it.
Whatever.
Like, why are they not doing it?
Like,
no. Just exactly. There you go. That's it. I just wanted you to say it.
They're assholes.
Because exactly. For what? Why are you keeping the title off TV?
It's because they're
if nobody could beat Brock Lesnar... then, you know, fine. Have interim champions. I don't understand why you're doing this. All right, so let's talk about SmackDown. Let's talk about interesting things.
SmackDown.
So Daniel Bryan comes out,
the greatest heel,
and he does the most lackluster I've ever seen in my life, and I'm like, oh, what is gonna happen here? He is completely rewriting himself.
He's fantastic.
And he's rewriting himself amazingly. Like, I came home last night and was yelling at how good this fucking promo was to my girlfriend who doesn't watch wrestling.
It was so much fun. It was just like I've never seen him be that, like, kind of like, I don't care.
But he was so into it.
Yeah, like, but like also being like really into like being I don't care.
Like, he's like, I did one
I kicked one man in the crotch one time. These people have been...
No, but you know what, they were doing the what to him? And, then he started laughing. He's like, look, you see that, Miz? What? I say something. What? And then they go, what? Because they are so stupid. You hear the sheep? Because they have to do something cool from 20 years ago.
Wow.
And then they stopped.
Yeah, it was genius.
But he starts laughing. He's like, you hear this? They're so fickle. Fickle. Like, who fucking has the word fickle in their vocabulary and making it work?
He's genius. He's a genius.
I mean, like,
he's like, would you want your daughter to kick men in the balls? I hope my daughter kicks as many men in the balls as she possibly can.
Oh, I love it.
I
fucking love it. Don't talk to him about being a role model. He's more of a role model for this planet than any fucking... and this is why I just loved it. I'm sitting there loving this. I'm like, you're getting heat for being correct.
It's really awesome.
You're getting heat for doing the right thing, and you're a cheap heel somehow.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a genius. It's genius.
Like, I don't know how he... like, the whole point is, like, this is like a babyface character, in my opinion.
Kind of.
Because he's trying to save, like, the world... but, like, they're booing him. They're so stupid.
He's CJ Parker, except, like, executed with actual time.
Yeah, like, if they gave CJ Parker a chance to talk, potentially, and, like, let his character grow.
That's who he is.
Congrats to CJ Parker for winning the World Heavyweight Championship. But in any event, I loved everything about it. I loved when he was getting passionate about the fact that we were eating our factory farmed meats that were releasing methane into the atmosphere, ruining the world.
I love it. That's great.
It's not wrong. He's not wrong.
It was genius. It was a lot of like really.
And they're booing him. Which means that he's doing the right thing.
He's getting heat.
He's doing the right thing.
He's getting the correct heat too.
Right. So it's like they took Daniel Bryan, which is a beloved character, and they were like, "Oh, this is going to be a hard one to get them to boo Daniel Bryan." And Daniel Bryan's like, "Nope."
Daniel Bryan's like, just let me
work, baby. Let Daddy go to work.
Just let me take care of it.
I learned from the American dream that the road all the tools I need in order to be the best heel I could be, Daddy. Let me tell you. And then he just went out there, and then he said, all right. Miz is like, but I got to ask you, Daniel, because Miz is just a fucking one-dimensional character compared to Daniel Bryan.
At this point, yeah.
He's like, am I right? Did you get your world title by doing what I had asked? And he goes, yes. Oh no. What? Yes. No. Yes. No. What does it matter?
Genius.
I am new. That was old. The old Daniel Bryan is dead. Boom. Mic drop.
Who's reading this?
What does it matter? What does it matter?
It was genius.
There's nothing wrong with this. Everything is right. You have the greatest women's champion and the greatest men's champion on a brand. Whether they could beat Brock Lesnar or Ronda Rousey on any given day, Shannon does not give a shit. Whether they can carry a brand, that I care about. So, it works. SmackDown has done it right.
It's lit.
It's lit, yeah. And then you have AJ Styles. You know, he's got something to do. He's going to try to get his title back.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's not getting that thing back.
Nope.
He's not getting that thing back. You might see Miz versus Daniel Bryan at Mania, though. I don't care. The feud is not the same anymore. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
The feud is not the same.
I feel like they killed the feud, so it should be them.
Well, now it's like Daniel Bryan and Miz are on the same team almost. It's
kind of, yeah. I do like the Miz being like trying to form a tag team with the Shane. Like that was a fun angle. It's just like we are the best in the world, all right? You know, together. I like that. I like that. That was funny.
It was very interesting.
Yeah.
Asuka's coming back now from the dead.
We'll see how long that lasts. I
don't buy it. But a triple threat, there's good chance that she could just take it if she wanted.
I hope so. I would like to see that happen.
It's not happening.
I mean, she deserves it.
I think Becky Lynch should stay champion for a while now.
Yeah, that's true. The
problem is there's not many people for Becky Lynch to fight.
Well, Jessamine Duke and
Marina Shafir. And the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
They're together now, so they're gonna show up eventually. Yeah, we'll see.
There's gonna be a Women's Royal Rumble this year, right? So why not have some NXT call-ups?
I have no faith in the Women's Royal Rumble after what they did to Asuka. So I don't know. We'll see.
No. Yes, you're absolutely right. There's no faith to be had, but I'm saying it's an opportunity. The Royal Rumble has always been an opportunity for an unlikely competitor to get like a push. Like Shawn Michaels, like that's the way you're supposed to use it. It's like Shawn Michaels won the Royal Rumble, and then for years he was champion.
Yep.
So like, I mean, he was not anything though before that.
He was the Intercontinental Champion. He was like a mid-carder, kind of like trying to claw his way up. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and the Royal Rumble kind of gave him that platform to
go to the next level. I agree.
Yeah, so I'm saying it's not necessarily about like, oh, okay, let's create a champion here, but like let's create an opportunity, you know. So what else happened? Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose defeated Charlotte Flair and Asuka in a match. That's cool. I like when they do things like that. I like when they're like, oh, finally we're gonna give a heel
some burn.
Yeah, because it's been the opposite on SmackDown. It's been like those guys have not done anything.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's part of the reversion to the 80s that we're kind of.
What?
Kind of in.
A reversion to the 80s?
As far as wrestling goes, we're like the baby.
We're in a worse position than we were in the 80s, sir.
Oh, my God. There was like big guys are like the thing again, and, you know.
It's been a perversion to the 80s.
The baby faces are super, super baby facey. You know, it's like the heels are all cheap heels.
Yeah,
You know.
but they don't know how to book the baby faces the correct way. Like Hogan would come out and, you know, say your prayers and take your vitamins and, you know, buy my shirts. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you know, now it's like the heel's like, I'm AJ Styles and I'm gonna get beat up because I'm a face and I have no
Spine.
backbone. All right, what else happened? We had NXT. We had the fucking most amazing match between Matt Riddle and Punishment Martinez. Like, what? Where the fuck did this come from? Out of nowhere. NXT's newest acquisition.
I really like Matt Riddle. I really like Punishment Martinez. But
that was an amazing match, though. Like, it was like, and the crowd was so fucking into it. Yeah. That's like, it's awesome.
I like Matt Riddle because he's
fucking in good shape.
Like he's like a more high impact version of Kyle O'Reilly. Like I feel like a lot of his moveset is just like what stuff that Kyle O'Reilly would do if he had more like oomph to it.
Yeah.
You know, like he puts a lot of like the submission stuff that Kyle O'Reilly kind of goes with, like the MMA stuff, but like with a little bit more like power.
Right.
Like the appearance of power.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like, his hits have impact. Yeah. Like, you hear it. Yeah. It's crazy.
And particularly, like, the powerbomb into the friggin' knee, which looks like it kills people.
Yep.
I was like, that guy's dead. Because, like, he doesn't drop them on their head, but it looks like it. And then he rolls them over. And I was like, that shit looks amazing. I don't know why they don't do it in the UFC. Because that shit looks genius as fuck.
Yeah.
You know? Because, like, the guy wouldn't, like, if there was an UFC and you did that, the guy wouldn't expect that. He wouldn't be like, all right, I'm getting powerbombed. Okay, wait, why is he rolling me over?
Yeah.
And then you just, like, run and knee him in the face. And then it's like, that guy's not getting up. He's not getting up.
It looks, every movie looks really fucking good. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not a big indie mark. This might have been, like, one of the only Matt Riddle matches I've probably watched since his, like, debut. And I was into it because I was like, oh, why didn't they make this match go a little longer? Yeah. Like, why? So we can make time for the Raul Mendoza and fucking Forgotten Sons match?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, like, which also was good.
It was good.
Which was also a good match. I mean, like, DOA 2, a.k.a. the Sons of Anarchy, or whatever you want to fuck, Forgotten Sons, whatever the fuck you want to call these guys. It's a cool stable. I like the biker gimmick, you know?
I'm okay with it. You know what? The real power of NXT is the fact that they have two of the greatest in the business writing it and producing it. Because now they have Shawn Michaels doing it full time with Edge. So it's like they just know. Just get it.
Wait, Shawn Michaels is like full time?
He said it. He's like full time. Like, that's his baby. He helps write and produce the shows too now. So if you're wondering why it's so good,
I wasn't, but it is really good. Yeah. I mean, even the little fucking segment, where Tommaso Ciampa, is getting called out by Aleister Black. He's like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "I'm invoking my rematch clause," and then Johnny Gargano comes out and is like, "No, we are not finished yet." And then Tommaso Ciampa's like, "Yeah, you guys are not finished yet." It's like, it's so transparent what's going on, and he's just like playing it off, like, you guys should do it in a steel cage. He's like, Johnny Gargano looks so fucking dumb. He's like, "Yeah, he's right. We should do it." It's like, but it's kind of cool. Like, at the same time, it's like he's so fixated. He's so one-track minded, Johnny, that Ciampa's like, yeah, you guys do that over there. I'm gonna hold the Precious on the side, which is great. I don't know why, but like something, it's like classic and cliche and corny, but it's working.
It works really well. Yeah,
and it's like if they had Brock Lesnar come out and then Braun Strowman challenges him, And then Roman Reigns came out and said, no, Braun, we have unfinished business, you and I. And then Brock goes, yeah, you two, why are you fighting me for? You two have so much unfinished business. Me and Paul are going to go to the back and have our steak. And then you'll see me in 6 months. Like, that would make more sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. I'd say.
You'd be like, look, once you guys finish your thing, then you call me. I'll get on the first plane down here. And I'll fight one of you guys, win, and then go home again. Okay? Because, like, actually, with the one caveat of, like, the Brock Lesnar angle was, like, when they finally started just calling him out on his bullshit at the end, where they were like, listen, Paul, where's my steak? You didn't get any steak, Paul. What's wrong with you?
I want my steak, Paul. But, like, I mean, that's part of the genius of it. It's just, like, simple angle work, simple stuff like that. Not like 7-minute talking segments that like last forever.
Well, they have 3 hours to kill.
Yeah.
And they don't think that watching a 25-minute wrestling match for a reason is good enough anymore. Yeah. I don't know why.
It's like, he's like, you can just put that into ring work.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, but here's the thing. There's no titles. Like what?
Yeah, it's true.
What title are they fighting for?
It's true.
Seth Rollins, like. They don't even try to promote the Intercontinental title as like the title to get.
If you're gonna have like the Universal title just not be on the show, you should reintroduce the European title or some shit. Just like
there you go. Like you gotta have something. You gotta have like all right. Like Seth Rollins should always be the main event then until Lesnar comes back.
Sure.
And it shouldn't just be Dean versus Seth. Seth should go. Well, what gives Dean the right to even challenge me for this? He hasn't earned anything. All he did was beat me up.
Yeah.
Why don't you start at the bottom and work your way up, Dean? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, all right, that sounds a little heelish, but it's also true.
It's true.
Because, like, if Seth says, like, hey, you didn't actually do anything to earn this title shot, and I don't feel like I owe you one. So he should probably win the title, and they'd be like, see, I'm just proving my own self right. You don't even deserve to be here. You're a freaking germophobic moron. You smell. You look like a douchebag. Why don't you go back and rethink what your life choices are that got you to this point where you have no balls to be able to fight Seth Rollins and win? And then he just claws his way to the top among other people as well. And then can win. I
just want him to win the title and then like bring out like Kleenex and like clean it. To just make sure he gets all the germs off.
I mean, he's gonna win the title. We all know he's winning the fucking title because it's like it's to that point at the already.
No, but that's what I want. I want him to get like have like disinfectant like wipes under the ring to like wipe off the belt after he's like don't hand that to me. Don't hand that.
It's dirty.
They're gonna clean it.
Like, well, I mean, it's gonna be that dumb. It's gonna be that juvenile and corny.
They have to go.
It's gonna be funny. It's whatever. Yeah. But like. What kind of evolution is this for this person's longevity in the company? Like, oh, wow, you've created a character good enough to be the IC champion.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, this is stupid. This is never going to fly as a world heavyweight champion. And here's the thing. If you're not building world heavyweight champions on your fucking brand, then you're not doing the right thing. Like, if every person on that brand is not good enough to beat Brock Lesnar, they don't deserve to be there.
That's the CM Punk mode of operation. Right?
Is
like,
it? Well, it's something I very much believe.
That was his idea. He was like if you don't think I'm good enough to be the top guy, fire me.
Exactly, and I don't think that they should. Like, look, if Brock Lesnar is going to be your fucking top guy and nobody can beat him, then nobody deserves to be on that brand. It should just be the Brock Lesnar show.
Yeah,
that's it. I don't think that, like, Heath Slater should have an opportunity, like the same opportunity as everybody else, because I bet you if you gave him fucking 25 minutes in a ring with Brock Lesnar, I bet you that match would be fucking good. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, he put in a good match.
Prove me wrong. Put him in a 25-minute match where Brock Lesnar has to actually fucking work and say, Brock, you're going to go 25 minutes with Heath Slater and you're going to fucking sell a little bit to him.
You're going to make him do the Goldberg? You're like, all right, I want you to have I
want you to have a competitive 8-minute match with Goldberg. But the thing is, it's not like Brock can't work. Like, don't tell me Brock can't work. I have proof.
He's like,
I have YouTube.
Are you sure? Are you sure he wanted to? Yeah, no. A competitive 8-minute match.
Yeah, but I've been just crushing people.
Like
I'm just making people lose. No. We want to see what you can do.
Yeah.
William Regal's like, all right, now hit me. Do something. That was the most amazing interview I've ever heard with Regal. Like, it was better than watching the match, was hearing him talk about it. He's like, I'm not going to say who, but some guy says, yeah, give him 8 minutes of competition. He's like, what?
Are you sure?
Huh?
Are you sure?
I don't really know what I'm doing in there, guys.
This guy's it's like, finish me. Come on, let's get over with.
But like, had Goldberg actually known what he was doing, he could have actually taken that 8 minutes and made it work for both of them anyway.
Probably,
you know what I mean? Like, instead of William Regal just fucking destroying Goldberg for 7.5 minutes, and then in the last 30 seconds he's like, all right, just finish it, and he's like, spear, jackhammer, pin, you know, like, all right, he's gone the two moves of doom.
I mean, that's what it would be like, though. Like, Heath Slater just like doing all the work, and then like he's like, all right, Brock, finish me. German F5. There we go. That's a
I mean, that's what he's devolved into.
Yeah,
that's what Brock. I mean, but come on, like, I have references that Brock knows what he's doing.
Sure. I mean,
what are you paying him for if you're just gonna have him like? What are you paying him, like like 6 figures just to show up?
Yeah, just to do.
Get the fuck out of here.
Germans and F5s.
If I'm paying somebody 6 figures, they're gonna fucking work for those 6 figures. You fucking moron.
Nope.
You stupid.
Nope. Just
milquetoast, white guilt motherfucker. What are you talking about? You stupid, degenerative, disorder motherfucker. Like, get out of here. I'm not paying nobody 6 figures to fucking... I'd rather give Heath Slater the fucking title than give it to fucking dumbass Brock Lesnar, who doesn't even fucking show up to promote a fucking world heavyweight title match. You fucking idiot, Vince McMahon. You're an idiot. You're a fucking moron. Why? Because he sells your pay-per-view? You don't get pay-per-view buys anymore.
Oh, God. That was awesome.
You retard. Come on. I'm so tired of this fucking product. I'm telling you, though, Heath Slater and Brock could fucking have a match.
Sure.
And it would be fucking good if it was 25 minutes.
It was probably great. I mean, like...
You have Shawn Michaels and Triple H in your stable right now, and you can't seem to book Monday Night Raw? You should kill yourself. Are you kidding me? You should step down. You are fucking ruining your own product by being stubborn at this point. I mean, how dare you feed Renee young lines as well? Like, when she has her own fucking style, like, let her do her thing. Yeah. Ridiculous. You idiot. White killed motherfuck you. All right. That was wrestling. That was the week.
That was wrestling.
Thanks for listening to Smark Tank. Go ahead and go to the facebook.com/ILikeSmarks. Go to the email us. Get on the clacker and type things. Say, you guys are fucking great. Or, not so great. Whatever. We are smarks@gmail.com. Go to the Twitter. @ILikeSmarks on Twitter. Tweet to us. Fucking Sal tweeted to us from Impractical Jokers. Sal's a fan, obviously. You know? He fucking listens to fucking Smark Tank and all our glory. And yeah. That's it.
Nation of African Americans.
Yeah. Check out our friends. All the Nation of African American Wrestling. We got friends. We got people. And check out the Council of Commentary too. They're friends.
Yeah.
Because, they know we exist.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's true.
We got fans. We got fans in Anchorage, Alaska.
It's true.
So many people. We got one guy in Glasgow, Scotland.
Nice.
That's real. That's real talk.
I believe you.
It might be one child in Glasgow or one child in Alaska, but they listen to us. They're like, man, these guys are funny as fuck. Because they make it all the way to the end, 48 minutes, where my like best moment happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's it. That's wrestling.
That's wrestling. Later, guys.